on the Tomeeka Show on Facebook. We need you guys to follow us on all platforms, especially specifically YouTube.
YouTube,
We are trying
because
to monetize.
you want more pillows so you can
Yeah.
give.
I took the pillow away
Oh, you
because
did?
yeah, I felt like I was like in front of their face, like ew. Hey Tomeeka, hey Franklin and Poodle.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Okay, so we're back. Oh, let me get the
She's
thing.
going to go get our run of. Sorry, ladies, gonna miss. Okay. Um. So a lot is going on. Hey, Dr. Ruth. A lot is going on. First of all, it is a 3-day weekend. Are you guys ready? It's officially summer after this weekend, I think. So it's like this is that beach. This is the weekend you go to the beach for the first time. If you're living in those places where you don't frequently go to the beach, we've been going to the beach all year out here, but this is the weekend where all the beaches will be packed. So
I think this is the.
we're not going to be at the beach, but some of y'all are going to the beach, right?
There's something wrong with my contacts. I think I have sunblock coating because I can't see shit, and I have my glasses. Let me get my
Okay.
glasses.
Yeah, she need her glasses, y'all. First of all of us over 40-ish, we need our glasses. Like, let's be clear. Because she did this print real big. I don't need mine right now today on this, but yeah.
Here, you want this one?
You cute? Yo, those are cute.
Oh, thank you. Yes. These are cute. Thank you.
Those are cute.
Yes.
So,
I think this is the newer one, though. But let's just go from here.
What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, that is a good question. So tomorrow, Joey and his wife are going to Vegas. So we have tag team. I have the babies tomorrow. Then the auntie picks them up on Saturday. Saturday, Royale and I are going to do a getaway. He has work to do. Like, he has a new club that might be opening somewhere in in Cali. So we're going to ride there. It shall remain nameless. We're going to go there. And since we're there, I think we're going to spend the night
out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Cali's pretty big, so.
Yeah, and then really nothing, because if we stay tonight, then we got Sunday to lounge, and then we'll probably come back Monday morning. That's what it looks like. I thought you was going somewhere.
I am.
Oh, tonight or tomorrow?
Well, I'm going in the morning because
Okay.
I haven't packed yet. I haven't done anything, and yeah.
When are you coming back? Monday?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Because
I'm
I'm
gonna miss
leaving.
you.
I know.
Because I was seriously coming tomorrow. Because I told the babies.
She was going to bring the babies past my house with the girls, and the
Yeah.
girls were going to be at school, but they would have been back from school.
Yeah, I was
by the
going to
time I got
wait
there.
because I told them today, I talked to them. I said, pack your bathing suits. They were like, really? They're so, first of all, you have to understand you birth humans. And now they have personalities, they have opinions, they talk. So I called them and I told them to bring their bathing suits. Baby girl was ecstatic, like any little girl. Baby was like, I don't know how to swim, so I don't know if I want to go. I was like, boy, pack your trunks and shut up.
He's like, no, if I don't know how to swim, this doesn't make sense to me. Like,
Right.
literally, we just talked about this last week. Get these babies some swim lessons.
That's what
And the
Royale
baby
said.
had a whole opinion about it.
He-
Said, I'm not going swimming
That's what he said.
unless I can swim. It makes no sense to me.
Well,
Not mad at
you
him.
still have to get in the water and get
Not mad
acclimated
at
with
him.
the water. But he's getting in the water because if you're not going to be home, then we'll go to the beach or something. We're taking them somewhere.
Yes, that's gonna
So
be
what are y'all
fun.
doing for the weekend? Hello. Oh, what's the B for? Oh, that's someone's icon.
Yes.
Oh, I see better without
They
one.
so
Lord.
fancy. They got
I
a B
know.
for their icon.
Hey, y'all
That's
on the
fancy.
Virginia Beach.
Better-
I
better
wish we
you.
could be there
On the
this
Virginia
weekend.
Beach.
Going to a
This
birthday
weekend.
party in Richmond. Nice.
What y'all doing over there on Instagram for the weekend? It is a 3-day weekend. Look, it feels like we've already been on these 3-day weekends like all
I
our
love it.
pandemic, right?
Yep.
But it literally is, and this is why I'm actually getting on a plane tomorrow, because my 8-year-old said, Mommy, I want to go on a trip. Because it's
she's
not
going
been a
on a trip.
vacation for them. They have to go to school. So
Yeah.
they've been getting up every morning at 7:00 and they go to school. So for them, they're excited that they don't have to go to school on Monday. So I felt like, wow, she's right. Let's do something.
So 0101 Bless said, I'm in Arizona at an Indian
Yes,
reservation.
Robbie.
Nice. I didn't even know they had any out there. So
Yeah, I
are
think they
you
have a really good-
allowed? Yeah, I guess you pay to go on, or
We're
I
getting
need
into
more
it.
about
Thank
that.
you, Andrew.
Oh, somebody said, sleeping.
Good for you with sleep. Sleep is good. Rest is good, people. If this is like your time to rest and rejuvenate, yeah, I just want to talk about the supermoon really, really quick.
Okay.
I
Thank you
have
for that
been
info.
so exhausted. Like all week, I get up to get my kids up, get them ready for school, send them off, and I go back to bed. I go back to bed till about 11 o'clock because they come home by 12 o'clock.
Damn.
I'm still tired.
I know.
I've been
tired the last 2 days.
Yes, 3
What
days
is
for
there?
me. It's the super moon. My energy
What did I
has
text
been
you?
so whack.
I said, I'm taking
A
a nap.
15-minute nap. She said she was gonna take a 15-minute.
I'm
I got out
tired.
of my bed today about 11:30ish. The kids were home by the time I got out of bed. It felt like just trifling. Like
They were like,
but this moon
you still in bed?
has done something. It's zapped all of my energy, and I'm just like, okay, really? Yeah. So I'd be glad when I get these little energies back because I haven't been this tired in a long time. But one thing about me, your girl gonna get her rest, okay?
Right.
I am going to get my rest. And did you get your 15-minute nap in?
I did like 10. You know why? Because you didn't answer and I was nervous.
Yes.
So I couldn't take a good nap. I was like, I don't know what we're doing. So I fell asleep and I woke up. You know how you wake up in that panic? That wake up in a panic is not good. And then she texted me, I'm on my way. I was like, now I done messed around with 20 minutes that I could have been asleep. Why is that doing that?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Little Miss Goddess Life says she's getting laid for the holiday. I love it. Yes, get laid. I hope it's a great laid, okay? Yes, it is a lot.
That
of
is
people
so
having that.
honest. I love it.
Yeah,
that
I
is
don't know about
great.
this moon. This moon is supposed to be, supposed to be a good moon for us now. But
I put my crystals out, so I just picked one and put it in my little pouch, and I'm wearing it. I have others out there. I just feel like anytime it's under the moon, it's a good thing.
She is fancy. She got a pouch for hers. Mine's go right in my boob. Okay, so it's not one in there now. When I go home, I need to put one in. And yeah, let's manifest this during this super moon. Let's get some things popping. Okay. But yeah, other than that, you guys be safe out there. Hey, Royale. It's a holiday weekend. Everybody's going to be driving.
No,
Everybody's going to be drinking. Be careful, okay?
I put it on a different one.
Last weekend was a whole bunch of shootings, okay?
Where?
Everywhere. It's a bunch of them. They just had what do you call it? Shooting sprees? A shooting spree. Yesterday here. It was one here yesterday.
Oh, in San Jose?
Yes.
That was at
a plant.
factory.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's the deal, y'all. Texas is about to pass the law where everybody can walk around without. My shirt is weird. I'm trying to think
without what?
They can walk around with their guns. What is y'all know? Look, be careful because now
he signed a bill.
It's
What's SB 8?
It's a law.
The heartbeat ban. Oh no,
Not
no.
that one. I don't even think it's on our notes.
Oh, okay.
But Texas is passing a law that you can walk around with your gun, and it doesn't have to be something specific. What is it, Royale? Come on, help me out.
It's unlicensed. You don't have to be
unlicensed. So everybody's just gonna be walking around like the Wild Wild West.
You can just be unlicensed.
Y'all,
I'm
be
not going to
careful,
Texas.
Be easy. So
that's why it was
deal.
off my list. Anyway, thank you, baby.
Black people are literally like trying to go get licensed because we know all laws don't apply to us. Okay, y'all can go out there with being unlicensed if you want to, and then they'll come and show y'all it's a new law that just
right when you drive it, like it just passed.
Yeah,
you need a license.
Y'all, it's about to be the
so
wild,
that is a good
West.
conversation. Do you go get a gun so you're not behind the?
It's problematic for black people.
Either way, mostly.
Law enforcement is you're gonna have black people saying I have a right in this state to carry a license, and they're going to be confronted with police officers who are going to see their color as problematic. And they're going to say they had a weapon. So
Philando Castile.
Lack of training and this new.
Why would they pass this bill? Let's get down to that. Why? What is the purpose?
Oh. So here's the deal. They want to pass the law so they can keep having a reason to why they can shoot you. Because yes, if you have a gun in your car in Texas and you're black, they're going to say, oh, I fear for my life and this is why I killed the person. Y'all be careful, be easy out there. Use,
get her one.
Use your most basic, your intuition, your common sense. Use everything that you have. Pray, use your ancestors' guidance. I don't know. But it's about to be crazy down there.
Now, if you're a felon that doesn't...
No.
You can't have a gun. So don't think just because it says unlicensed, you can have a gun. So do your due diligence.
Yes.
If you were in jail and you still have a felony rap record,
you already know
even though you've
the laws don't apply to you.
Right.
Yes.
10 years clean, but you still got a record, and the record says because you are a prior felon, you cannot carry a firearm. That's for you.
Yep.
So don't be crazy. I think it's going to be a lot of shootings in Texas.
It is.
That's what I think.
It
Do
is.
we know when this bill is going to be passed?
Soon. The governor just signed off on it, and so probably soon. I'm sure there's going to be just a little bit of backlash, but they'll pass it because it's.
Does anybody rather know why they needed such a law? Why? There's enough.
No argument to stand your ground. Wow. Yep.
People gonna be shooting everybody.
I just saw a video on Facebook or somewhere from DC. A guy got out of his Maserati.
Oh, I saw that.
Because the young lady cut him off.
Was she cutting them off? I feel like they were both trying to merge.
I think she just did whatever the fuck she was doing as a driver, and this idiot got out of his car, went to her car. She was pulling off. He pulled a gun out, started shooting at her. So
shot her in her shoulder, and she had 2 kids in the car.
And here's the deal, y'all. So think about Texas. If you're in that state and you run into this dude on the road, he can carry his gun and he can do whatever. He's going to think he has a license to kill you because they've given him that right. They've given him that right. So we said every week, be easy. Now I'm scared to just cut somebody off, and I cut people off daily. But I will wave and say thank you. You know, I'm a very polite cutter offer, but I may get the wrong person on the wrong day. So y'all pray for me in these streets because they crazy.
Yes, they love your haircut, Tomeeka.
Thank you.
We have to be careful out there. That is the bottom line. Especially in
look at Royale being the husband with the mostest.
What's that, baby?
Royale is giving up snacks and hors d'oeuvres and appetizers. Yes, she about to do mukbang up in here. Y'all look at April.
Oh, that's good.
What is it?
It's like a plum cake.
I can't mess with y'all. See, yeah, no. I'm trying to get this summer stomach together.
This summer stomach is staying with me till winter. Because I'm gonna just be happy.
Yes.
I'm gonna be happy. He like it. I like it.
I have another off-page story to talk about. Let's talk about these cookies that people been harassing you about. That's hiding on your bookshelf.
First of all,
they say hiding. They so cray.
I was like, how did y'all get hiding? What I wanted to show you, it was low so the babies can reach it. Did you see me answer someone today? I was like,
I did.
Why are y'all saying hiding? That makes no sense. The issue was I didn't want to have it too high for the baby. So that's why I went on the bookshelf and I showed you it's at the bottom. So now their little cookie fingers can go up, unscrew the jar, and get a cookie. I saw 2 people say that. I said, Lord Jesus, do I need to do another video and just say, I am not hiding the cookies, people? Y'all are crazy.
If that's what hiding looks like, you're not doing a really good job at
No,
hiding.
right.
And more than likely, the kids will find it, and more than likely, they'll be putting their hands in the cookie jar. I will say, looking at you reminds me of another Aries that I know who puts their cookies nice and neatly in the cookie jar. Y'all see that? Did y'all see? Y'all got to go to April's page and watch her reel for her Oreos, how she placed them just perfectly in a line.
A layered white, green.
I can't
white,
with her.
green,
Yeah, no, that's the Aries in her. So yeah.
So they're fresh because I hadn't replenished since Christmas. They were red, white. They were red, white, and green. Red, white, green. And I was like, ooh, those are stale.
Guess
Let me
what?
go.
Guess what?
What?
My cookies wouldn't last long enough to be,
You'll take some of that home.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mhm.
So
let's get into it this week.
okay.
Biden, the hate crime. We already talked about that last week. Bye. We know that they passed the Asian hate crime bill, but
Quickly.
what's good is that, and I don't know if this is good, but let's just say they gave y'all a little piece of something this week where they invited George Floyd's family to the White House. Get back in the camera and hit Instagram.
Okay.
So his little daughter was at the White House.
Daddy
and
saved the world.
the baby was there, and all the attorneys and the George Floyd family was there as a symbol for his 1-year anniversary of them murdering him. Now, great, pass the goddamn bill. Pass the George Floyd justice
It hasn't
bill.
been passed.
Okay,
yet.
it has not been passed.
We
So,
still waiting a year.
Yeah.
They
But the
passed
Asian
that
hate
Asian
crime,
honey,
got on the books like what,
got
2
on the
weeks
book-
ago, and now it's done. And
done. I don't understand. It is so hurtful. Why are we still in this country? Like, I just have to ask
they
myself.
don't like us very much, huh?
And there's still lynching bills up.
But
Places
they will not pass.
They will not pass. Non. What is it called? The like no lynching. So non-lynching bill still not passed.
We're begging for them not to kill us,
Right.
basically.
Right.
And they still.
And they have to debate. Like,
Mhm.
what's the debate? Like, the lynching bill should have been gone. We shouldn't even be talking about that, but it's still around, right?
Decades ago.
Right.
Decades ago.
And now we have the George Floyd bill that is like, okay, what do we need to do? So I asked that question because now that Texas has this non-license for guns, I think that is going to be problematic. And I think a lot of people will die in Texas.
Yep.
They will. Between now and Christmas, there will be a lot of deaths because
It's
I fear
interesting.
for my life. I fear for my life. So here's the thing. I just say you should be ready, whatever that looks like. But a bulletproof vest, get you some good windows in your car. Like, I don't know what that looks like, or possibly meeting them where they are. It's going to be like back in the Wild Wild West. What did they call that? The quick draw?
It is. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's going to be like,
Who can get there
there?
first? Yep. It is.
So my thing is, I'm not condoning violence or telling you to go out there and be reckless. But what I do think you should do, meet respect with respect, loyalty with loyalty, gun with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be ready. I got a gun. I got a gun. Maybe that might stop the person from pulling the gun. Okay, they got a gun. They see the gun. You understand what I'm saying? Versus you don't have a gun.
Adam's Girl, can you explain that? So Adam Girls Jump on Instagram says they are not passing it because the police are involved. I'm a little confused. I think I thought I heard that the police was not okay with this, which makes sense because
Maybe that's
they
what she
don't
said.
want to
No.
be pulling up on you and you have a right to shoot because
here's the thing. Fear for my life.
Yes.
Because a lot of y'all are killing us. So I felt fearful based on this video,
Yes.
this video, this
Yes.
video, this video. You coming up to my car, I'm going to shoot you before you get me. That's what happened in a lot of cases. The cops come up, they shoot you, Philando.
Yep. Philando, they asked him about his gun. He said, yes, I have it. Let me get shot at stuff. And they shot him anyway. And Dr. Ruth just says they will be passing a law for all this recent hate against Jewish people, and our bills will be still sitting. This is true. The Jewish bill, the Jewish anti-Jewish hate bill will pass here before our bills. So qualified immunity. Yeah. The qualified, okay. Until everybody gets with, passing laws about qualified immunity, they like the fact that these cops can shoot you and then get fired from this station or this job and go to the next county over and get another job.
Same job, but
Yeah.
different location. It's crazy.
Look, like April
Qualified
said,
immunity.
she started with, why we still here? Like, why we still begging for just equal rights? We're still begging for equal rights. Like, didn't they pass that many, many decades ago? No, it doesn't feel like it. All we're doing is wanting to be treated equal. That's it. When we say Black Lives Matter, that's all we mean. Like,
and I don't understand why there's necessity to break each hate crime bill down by ethnicity. Hate is hate. There was always just a hate crime bill. Now we're breaking it into subsections. Why? It's just hate.
Because
everybody's life is more important than ours.
If I hate a Jewish person or an Asian person, I'm really hating someone, right? That I shouldn't be hating. Okay? But if I'm just hating someone, hate bill, because I think it was really invented for us or created for us, now it really means that there's just a hate bill. And then there's so much argument about, well, was this really a hate crime? No, he's just cray-cray.
Right.
When we know damn well, when they went to that black church to kill those black parishioners, that was a hate crime. So it's not
it might just police the police. It might.
It may police the police, but it will definitely be the Wild Wild West. So if you are in Texas,
it will.
Get some bulletproof vests. Like right behind getting a gun for yourself to protect yourself, get a bulletproof vest so that if you happen to get shot, maybe you can survive the bullet.
Right. And maybe some good windows. Bulletproof windows.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
You can get bulletproof. Oh,
yes.
That's a whole. Y'all look at these businesses about to come out of this.
Yeah.
Somebody starts selling some black company starts selling bulletproof vests.
Well, okay.
That's fashionable.
Why do we want to be here? I ask again. I went to Hawaii. I felt safe as a bug in a rug. They did. The crime is this low. Like there's nothing happening. And I always talk to the Uber drivers. 90% of them used to live here and packed the fuck up and went to Hawaii.
Yep.
They were like, yeah, I needed a slower pace. Yeah, I just wasn't making enough money. It was always something. And they're in Hawaii driving their Uber, looking at that sun and that water every day, not looking back. So I say, why do we want to be here? Is it job, money, family, what?
Family
but
will
take your family with you.
Everybody in your family's not going to go because, it's look, when Harriet tried to take y'all slaves off the goddamn plantation, your asses didn't want to fucking go.
That's
okay?
True. Yeah.
So,
no Texas for me. That's right. If Day Strong is on here, Day, I think you need to change your mind. I mean, even Atlanta Georgia is still wilding out. Royale, every day he see the news, he was like, and we're going to Georgia. I'm like, oh my God, Georgia, would you calm the hell down?
Southern states can't. They're so mad that Georgia is now blue. They can't. So they always give you a little bit and then they try to take back a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, did y'all get some rights? Wait a minute. Let's roll that all the way back. Okay, we can't.
Yes, so Hawaii is a safe feeling. I felt
they are
good.
too uncomfortable with your freedoms, and here's the deal. Our freedoms doesn't infringe on yours. It just gives us freedom.
They don't want us to breathe.
They don't.
So I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. Like maybe in the next 10 years, I'm going to hoard all my money and I may be out of here. I know where I want to go. And I think that's where we're going to go. Maybe 15 because Royale's going to go kicking and screaming. But I don't think I will retire here. I just don't think. It's not conducive for what I want. When I retire, I really want to retire maybe 20 years. I don't know, but it won't be here.
Go up again.
I know. Because I'm going to miss my grandbabies. I'm trying, but I wish I could bring them with me. They can come on summer vacations. But I don't understand why we just can't relocate. Like
you can. They may not want to though.
Exactly.
That's
but I also want to know the mentality, like why? Would you want a slower pace of life to know you will more than likely have a better chance of living, not being racially profiled, not being stopped by the cops or and being killed just for a minor traffic violation? A slower pace of life. Money is money. So we're making all this money to get all these things to go out there and risk our lives versus making less money, driving whatever car around whatever island,
driving a daggone bike.
Food,
yes.
Fresh food. I ate so much fresh food out the ocean. Even the cattle, the meat is just different food. Eating fresh foods, slower pace of life. Friday night might be everybody meeting at the beach with a little bonfire.
She sounds like a hippie grandma.
Yeah,
but that sounds like the good life.
That is the good life.
So
this ain't the good life.
That's your life that you aspire to. But would you be willing to give it up today?
So to answer your question, no, I don't have enough money.
Okay, so your kids probably won't go when you're ready because for them it'll be the same argument. Right. Unfortunately. Now, the people who just tired of this shit get up and go with
no money.
They go with backpacks.
Say that again.
And then they just figure it out. They figure it out.
They don't have no friends, no family. That's the thing. When you've had enough, you've had enough. It doesn't matter because you can get a job. Let's be clear. You can get a 1-bedroom studio and start from there and build up to whatever you want. Again, it's the rat race. So Tomeeka, it said 14 minutes. It took 25 minutes. Why are we here? LA has the most smog, worst air quality, worst air quality in the United States. It's in the top 3. Let's put it there. Road rage, traffic, high cost of living.
Highest. Oh my God.
I just asked myself, why are we here? For the sun. That it's got to be more than for the sun. It's got to be more. So people just need to figure out why does your face look weird? Oh, it's a comment. I see.
And you know what? We're here for the sun, but the Pacific Ocean is cold as hell.
We're praying for you, Adams girl. Go ahead.
It's not even like we're here for the sun and then the water's warm and we're in the water.
You can't see Florida, your feet. This water is awful.
Florida, I can see it there. It's hot and they have warm ocean. They get to get in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a different life, but
they got to stand your ground.
Stand your ground. Nobody wants to be there.
No, I don't want to be there. I do not want to be there. So,
but I think for me, it's just family. I would go today. Like, I don't have a problem with going. It would never be about money for me not to go. I've been places without money and figured it out once I get there. That's just kind of how I flow. But yeah, I think we're just not tired enough yet. Once we get tired, we'll go. You all will go. I know a young lady who's in Mexico now. She just got up, packed her shit, and she's in Mexico.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Good for her.
And literally, if you don't have a child, a husband, or anything, and you want to do something different, go do it now while you're not tied down to this life.
Right.
Because we're pretty much tied down to this life,
right? So if our grandbabies, we both had grandbabies, they're young enough. If we were to relocate, that's all they would know. Yes. You ever go to we see it on TV. These poor countries, these kids are kicking cans. Yep. They are running around ecstatic. And we are like, oh my God, I could never. Oh my God, it seems horrible. It's all here. They're great. They're happy. They're happier than us. We have more money, more resources, more everything. And we aren't happy. I don't think when I get to the root of it, I'm not happy because there's too much going on to my people, too much injustices going on. So in my core,
because don't you feel guilty?
I'm not happy.
It's like you're happy in one sense, and then you turn on the news, and it's like, damn,
doom and gloom.
Yeah,
it's so depressing.
Literally, which is why we pivoted from our topics because we are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yep.
It's springtime, almost summertime. Nobody wants to be bogged down with our worries over and over and over again. We want to have a break sometimes. So we're trying to offer you guys the break with us, with conversating with us. But do know when I turn on 11 o'clock news, it's going to be the same shit, right?
Yep. You got me watching the 11 o'clock news. I don't miss it now. I'll be asking her, did you see, you didn't see 2 things.
What I didn't see?
The lady in Carlton Square getting ready to get kicked out. We got to go over there and help her.
I did see that.
You did see on the news?
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, okay.
I just told you to send me her GoFundMe.
I did.
Okay, I didn't get it. So everybody, we got to post about this lady. So it's a lady in Inglewood. Watts, one of them.
Right across the street from the Coliseum.
Is she 82 years old?
82 years old.
So they built this fancy ass football stadium across the street from her house, and now her taxes are sky high. 32,000?
No,
82,000.
it was her because it's Carlton Square. So Carlton Square has the condos, and then on the outside perimeter they'll build some houses.
Yes.
So it's her HOA fee that is $38,000 because her husband died. She's been trying to make it. She's still working. She's a bookkeeper.
I know, it's so cute. It's so sad.
And Tomeeka, I think it's too late because the sheriff has already come, prior to the interview on the news.
Well, why do they have the GoFundMe?
Because when you open it, it says we're not sure if we're too late or not. This will be her money to move, find somewhere to correct.
She don't want to move. Why we can't protest? Why we can't? No, we need to be able to stay.
That's what I'm saying. We got to go over there. We got to drive over there. When you come back, well, I may have to go. Maybe I'll take the kids tomorrow.
Yes.
Because I just want to say hi to her. I want to know, like,
let's figure it out.
Her GoFundMe is at almost 80,000. So she has the money for the association. But you know how some places are? It's too late. They won't. I don't know if they're going to accept the money.
That's wrong.
Because money is not the issue.
It's not the money. It's they want her property.
They want it.
Yeah.
She bought it, 30 something years ago. It was this much. It's worth $1 million. It is across the street.
From
they want it so
and the fact
bad.
That
they want it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
They want it.
And this lady says she don't care about any of these things. She just want to save her home and be in her home.
Right. She bought it with her husband. She says she wants to die
I work hard
in
for
that
this
house.
home. I still work. Like, she's 82 years old and she still works and she's about to lose her house.
Yep, she
How
is.
tragic. That makes no sense.
That doesn't make me happy. So I come back from Hawaii. I'm on a high. I already know there's some things because we did a kind of off script show when I was in Hawaii because I didn't have time to be depressed or feeling some sort of way. And nothing has changed. I think we can all watch the news. We can touch on some subjects, but I don't want to be doom and gloom on this podcast? Blog,
well, IG
live.
Live.
You can get the news from anywhere. So that's why we're kind of we'll do some bullet points, but again, I don't want to beat too hard on the people that are being killed.
Okay,
we got to move on.
Can we just talk about Texas real quick?
Which
this
one?
Texas? I don't know if this is Texas, but I'm gonna go with this because if it's not Texas, it's one of these stores. I feel like it was actually Arkansas. The heartbeat ban, which prohibits abortions in as early as 6 weeks. Well, I think it's also Arkansas that did an abortion. But so here's what they're doing, y'all. Trump was really very strategic in getting all of these judges and getting the Supreme Court to now roll back Roe versus Wade. Okay, they're doing it in every little town and city in America, in every state, in all of those southern states. They're rolling back abortion rights. They're trying to basically tell you can't get an abortion. So if it's not okay,
so you have 6 weeks. After that, you can't get an abortion.
And then it said it does not include exceptions for women impregnated as a result of rape or incest. Like, they don't care. They don't care. And yeah.
It goes into effect September 1st.
Why are they worried about our bodies? That's what I want to know.
I think because they know that they are going to become the minority. And I don't even think that bill's about us. I think it's more about them not getting rid of their seats so they will have a chance to
get their numbers up.
But what's going to happen is our numbers are going to triple. So here's the deal. You got to beat them at their own game. Here's the deal. You got 6 weeks. You got 6 weeks.
But I think in Arkansas, it's period. I don't even think I think it's once
population control. Yeah.
Yes.
They need their numbers up. But let's say it is 6 weeks. You got 6 weeks. I don't know what to say. And I know that's horrific. You should have.
It is horrific because some of y'all don't know till y'all like 12 weeks.
That's what it is. You have to be diligent. If you
have to be on it.
Violated anything like that, then you know immediately to go. Those people, hopefully, prayerfully, you know what to do within 6 weeks. Okay.
Right.
The people that we know, there are cases every year in the news. There's somebody on the bus that gives birth to a 8-pound baby that did not know they were pregnant.
Yep.
It just happened. Some girl gave birth. She didn't know she was pregnant. Because there are cases you still get your period. You might be a little chunky like me, and you could be, or let's say overweight, An overweight woman's belly is not going to get that big. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're getting your period and you already have a lot of pounds on you, or maybe the baby, there's a lot of ways to carry a baby. It's not always this way. You might just get a little hips.
Right.
Your butt might get big. But you ever see somebody pregnant 8 months and they look amazing? You like, what? So there are a lot of cases. You have to know within 6 weeks. And we just got to do what they say. It almost feels like Handmaid's Tale. You got to follow the rules.
It does.
Right. If you had a wild couple of nights, get you a test. It takes $6.99 to get a pregnancy test. Do your due diligence so you can beat the clock and not be in someone's back alley in 8 weeks trying to get an illegal abortion. So don't get yourself hurt. Do the right thing.
Right.
You know, you got 6 weeks.
And
that's all I can say.
The morning after pill too. So,
yes.
I mean, you just gotta. Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not saying that I don't condone abortion, but the morning after pill, I feel like they're gonna start taking that off the market.
They may in these
get you a 6-pack and just hold on to it, like you know, just beat them at their game, like the credit cards. Like I'm getting ready to get a credit card because I don't have a credit. That's a lot. I have a Capital One only to rent a car. I pay everything on a debit. We just looked at a little video. I got to send it to you. Do not purchase on your debit. And it makes sense. And I already knew that. If somebody gets a hold of your debit card, that is your money that you have in your account. It comes
out immediately.
And if you need to investigate it or put a stop on it and try and get your money back, it's going to take about, you can. It take about a month or two. When you have a credit card, they stop that card. You have a new card in the mail the next day. So now I have to get myself a credit card, cut my debit card on, stop giving y'all access to my checking account at willy-nilly. Yeah, that's money in there, honey. So let's cut that off. What was I trying to say? And so the guy that I was looking at the video, he said, be smart. Your bill is due every 23 days. Pay it within 23 days.
Right.
If you pay it within 23 days, you never get charged the interest rate.
That's true.
Bingo. I don't know what that's like because they take it out my account. So if I'm already ready to pay for it right now because it's a debit card, I can have the discipline to have a credit card, pay for my gas, pay for my groceries. The bill comes in, I pay it as it comes in the mail. I'm writing the check because I have the money. I'm going to write the check or I'm going to call them and I'm going to pay it immediately. So I say that to say, if it's 6 weeks, do it within 6 weeks. If you're going to get a credit card, don't ever let them have the fucking
23% interest.
Don't
ever.
That's why I like American Express, and that's what I want. I'm trying to get American Express. It is the best card for discipline. You charge $500, bitch. You better have $500 at the end of the month.
Shut you down.
That's why you get so many perks with American Express. Yes, you pay $200 a year, but the perks you get from it for paying on time is worth it. I used to have one. I gave it up, but I'm getting ready to get another one. So that's that on that. Can we talk about? Can we go into pop culture?
Okay.
I wanted to talk about Chrissy Teigen. Ooh, her in trouble.
Big trouble.
Here's the thing. I don't like bullies, but I hate that Candace Owens is the one who brought her out.
Is that who? That's who told on her?
Yes. She was on. Girl,
What happened?
What
happened? I don't know this backstory.
I just saw her
at the school.
Yeah, she was on somebody's live saying, first of all, I think Candace's problem is she's not happy because she's not super famous. She's not a movie star or a celebrity. Like Donald. He wasn't a celebrity. And I think there's always a little bit of jealousy there. So she dug up the past because as Chrissy does, Chrissy always talking. So she always shooting off at the mouth. And I think Candace couldn't take it anymore. She was like, let's talk about Chrissy Teigen, the biggest bully of them all, and then she doesn't like her because Chrissy does not like Donald Trump. So she dug up the fact that when there's a young girl.
I remember that.
Yup, 16, getting ready to marry a man 50 years
50
old.
something years old.
And Chrissy was not happy with it. So therefore, Chrissy and this young lady, for whatever reason, so Candace's, her issue was like, you're a grown woman. This was a 16-year-old, and Chrissy made the mistake of DMing this girl and saying, the world, basically, I'm paraphrasing, basically, the world would be better without you in it. So go ahead and do it. In writing, whatever she said, she wrote it. The girl still has it. So then she was just like, to her point, like, oh, so we don't like bullies? We don't like bullies. We don't like bullies.
Are we sure we don't like bullies?
It's okay for Chrissy to do it. And she went on and she was like naming people that had endorsements taken from them. She said, Chrissy's about to have something with William Sonoma and this and that and this and that. They all pulled it away from Chrissy.
Said bye.
They said bye-bye. Oh, does she get a pass because she's John Legend's wife? They all backed out. So, here we go. She said, I hate you. Dirt Nat, go to sleep forever. That's what she said. She typed that she typed it. Yeah.
So the moral of the story, and we're probably all guilty of this.
So vacation rental by owner, who I use a lot, they're getting a lot of heat from the renters that use that site because Chrissy and her husband are in commercials, advertising for vacation rental by owner. It's VRBO. So that's probably going to go away, and anything that Chrissy has
maybe
had on the books,
they may keep him as the guy, because I just saw a commercial with just him in it. So maybe they'll keep John but take her out of everything.
16, her name is Courtney.
Honey.
So Macy's removed her product
and Bloomingdale's. Probably
cyber bullying.
Yep.
I didn't know, what products does she have though?
Her cravings. She had cookware. She had her cookbook. All of these things. Chrissy Teigen. So yeah, she was about to build a empire.
Yeah, she was. So you have to be careful. So the moral of this story is, you can think it, don't say it, and don't definitely
don't type
it. Don't type it, and just don't say it, because if you say it, somebody has saved it somewhere. If you type it, someone's gonna save it.
And if you say it, they can pull the receipts.
They pull the receipts on everybody, from Kevin Hart to her. Anything you have said in your past will come up.
Yes.
So just be very, very careful.
And here's the deal, guys. You think because you deleted it, it's gone. It's not.
Yeah, and especially if we're doing well. They pulled up that on Kevin. I was so mad at them. Like, they didn't want him to host the Oscars. They went digging. They was like, okay, Kevin Hart. Remember he said this? Bam. Chrissy Teigen? Boop, boop. Like, they will dig up Tiger Woods, whoever it is, they will dig up the receipts. So I just thought that was crazy. And Russell Simmons, let's roll into that, and Kamora Lee Simmons. What happened?
So look, Kamora has been standing by Russell Simmons for fat. Wow. We got tequila.
Thank you.
We got tequila. Her husband is everything. Get y'all one of these.
Get you one. Can you just find out from Royce where to go? Oh, exactly.
Yes, don't y'all like this behind the scenes, that we do? Yes.
Yeah, the rice. And
Royale gets husband of the day award. Thanks for your.
Don't put that pressure on him.
He said, "Don't put the pressure on him."
Yo.
Yes, he's trying to get husband at a night. Yeah. That was cute.
Do you want some tequila?
No.
Okay,
I just drink red wine. I cannot mix.
Oh, she can't. I'm gonna have tequila.
He
bought the good kind too.
Yes, it's amazing.
They need to give me a promo code or something, because.
You should call them.
Yeah.
I keep buying these. I need a promo code.
Apple Card. Oh, okay. So Tim, that's your cousin, right? Please, nephew, please let me know the best credit card to get.
He's saying the Apple Card, so that's to your phone. Like, tell us the benefits about the Apple Card. I have
What
the
do you
Apple
mean
Card.
the Apple Card? Is it a credit card? Come on, Tim. Let us know.
Apple,
Tim, if you want, why don't you come on live on Instagram and give us just a little bit of information because we need it, or we can save you for next week to come on. Okay, we'll save you. So do all your research and let's come on and let's talk about credit for maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, and I want to drop one more little stock tip.
Okay.
I don't know how long this is going to be popping, but it's popping right now.
Okay.
AMC. You know why? Because it just opened.
Because it had dropped. How much is it?
It's 25. Yeah.
I want it at $5. It probably was $5 during the pandemic.
It probably went all the way down. And then now it's up to 25. So
how's your Oatly doing?
it's doing okay. It's, that's my long-term game.
Chip vibes.
But I think AMC is going to be a short-term game because let's be honest, who's still going to the movies? So if you was in, I got the tip yesterday and I didn't do it because my fidelity wouldn't let me be great. So I did it today because my friends made a lot of money off of it from yesterday to today.
Are you serious?
Yes. So
I
anyway,
just got Fidelity yesterday, so
Did
I put my
you?
money in. I got to roll my Robinhood. Should I keep Robinhood?
I mean, I think if you take it out, it's a catch to it. So I just let my stuff sit. And
I made a mistake and put, I don't even tell you, I put money in Robinhood by mistake. I hit the wrong button, so now they got a chunk of money. I want it out. Can I get it back?
I don't know. We got to talk to people because
I just want it back to
I
put
just
it in Fidelity.
yeah, I want the stocks that I have in Robinhood over in Fidelity.
I do too. I could do
I
that.
have my good stocks over there.
You
so,
do.
Yeah.
Who
Because I don't really trust
knows
Robinhood
about
that
stocks?
much.
Come on. Okay, so moving forward, since we're not going to be all
It
doom
was
and
12
gloom-
last week.
You
It's
lying.
25, yep. See? Damn.
Zero no hype, baby. You missed out. You could have doubled
I
your
know.
money. 10,000 would have bought you back 10,000,
I know.
and then I would have cashed out.
Yeah, like I think that one's worth cashing out because, like, who's going to the movies?
Right.
So it's going to be
God
popping
darn it.
for a minute though because everybody's getting out and they're getting excited and they want movie dates, but
Mhm.
it'll go away again because y'all cheap. Y'all want to sit at home and Netflix and chill.
I do.
You know,
We still
So,
ain't out of the pandemic. Where is the pandemic?
There is no pandemic. The people just say, "Hold on, we got news." Deeper investigations are mandated by reports that the COVID-19 virus was part of a lab leak. Child, we already know about that.
Right.
Biden has given intel. He wants to know more information. Japan, COVID numbers are going back up. Okay,
I got friends going to
2
Japan.
months away from the Olympics. So basically,
Don't go.
Don't go.
Don't go. Why would you go? Why would you go?
So I don't know, y'all.
I wouldn't
It
go.
looks like we're in a clear, but that could all change. Okay. Somebody said that. See, Zero No Higher said definitely short term. Well, how long do you think? How long
Well,
do you
if
think?
it's $25, I don't want to buy it at 25, but I don't want to be sitting here next week and it's at 50.
It's going to
so,
be. I think it's going to go up.
So I'm
then
gonna
it's
get
gonna go
some
back
shares tomorrow because I got some money in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Okay.
some. I'm gonna get some.
And look, y'all, they keep saying don't wear your mask. What are y'all thoughts about not wearing masks?
Now, I'm half vaxxed.
I'm
not
one.
doing the second one, so I'm just gonna wear my mask.
I'm wearing my mask too.
Yeah, I just feel like, who is it gonna hurt? Here's the thing: if they say no mask mandate, they cannot stop you from wearing your mask. So you just do
Mhm.
what's right for
Mhm.
you. That's it. That's it.
And don't
Common sense.
y'all are in these little southern states and these red states and they looking at y'all like, don't be wearing your mask. Wear your damn mask.
Wear your mask.
Look, I haven't had a cold all year, so I'm going to forever wear my mask when I'm out around you people because you guys spread bugs, okay?
First of all, people are back to their old ways. You're
Yes.
in line. You're
Yes.
like the
Bathrooms are nasty as hell.
the what?
The bathrooms,
Ooh.
nasty. Okay, y'all are still nasty. Y'all wash your hands. Y'all throw shit on the floor. Y'all are still freaking nasty. I'm wearing my mask.
That's gross. I think Farrah 2016. We should start an investment ladies group. We really should, but first of all, we really have to start from ground zero.
Mhm.
People don't know. I don't know. I need to learn. So I could not advise or educate you. We would have to be a group that starts from scratch. What does the bear market mean? What does this mean?
Right. That's the only way you could trust the people in the group, because you wouldn't want to be like, okay, if I know it all and you don't know shit, you'll be like, I mean, Tomeeka said, but so in order to trust everything that's going on, I think you would have to get in a group that you guys are learning together. Right. So that it's a trusting situation where it's like, she's not one-upping me and she thinks she know everything. And then the pressure's put on her because you're relying on her for all the information. And when something goes wrong, the friendship's over because
you don't make me lose
5,000 in.
There we go.
And now we'll have 0. And so that's
if
a
we
whole
did start,
lot.
it's going to be a lot of not non-disclosure, but
You need
what's
classes.
the word? Like
NDAs.
NDA, like don't be trying to sue me. I am not an expert. All of that wording. I need to learn. So let's start right now. Everybody just do their due diligence. Go on Google University and figure out what's wrong.
I'm reading. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on? I wish it just went. You know what, Tomeeka? I could make that a little higher.
Okay. We did have a sister with Mexico. We did have masks off several times. Mexico, our vaccinations got us through it. Held us safe. Okay, y'all, you guys are vaccinated, so Mexico's about to go on lockdown again, and their numbers are up really high. So good. I guess it was good that you guys were vaccinated. I'm not sure how I still feel about. I'm not sure how I feel about the vaccinations altogether. But y'all, look, here's the deal. I will say this.
Way better.
I'm going to say this, and you guys can say whatever you want to say about me because I could care less. Anyway, peer pressure what? If they give me enough money, I'll get the shot, okay? Because
they got all the lotteries.
They giving y'all a whole bunch of incentives right now for y'all to get y'all the happy asses in line to get that vaccine. I don't know what my cost is right now, but I haven't seen it yet. So
$1 million ain't enough.
With that being said, they're not giving you one person $1 million. So what they're doing is putting in a lottery. I can't do the lottery thing, okay?
Okay.
But if y'all give me enough incentive, I may or may not get it, okay? That's just my take on it.
I know somebody that wants you to get it, and I don't know how you haven't folded under pressure.
Look, they ain't paid me enough yet. When they pay me enough, I'm your girl. Right now, I'm good.
I get it, boo. Trust me.
Wait, what incentive? They giving y'all incentive. They giving y'all, if you're a baseball fan, they giving you baseball tickets. If you're a basketball fan, they giving you girl. They giving
Ohio is giving
they giving
$6 million.
They're giving lottery tickets.
The first one just won last night.
Yeah.
What was her name? Like Abigail. Somebody just won $1 million last night in Ohio.
New Orleans gave a pound of pepper. Like the wine is not enough. The French fries ain't enough. The crawfish not enough. Crabs wouldn't be enough. I don't know what my number is just yet, but I just haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet.
Y'all keep coming with the gifts because they've given out probably up to some millions to get people vaccinated, like in prizes and incentives. Okay, so we'll see. What they've given is not enough, but specifically for my kids, it's a no.
Oh yeah.
And my poor baby, the little 6-year-old, she said, "Well, I may want to get the vaccine because I want to see my friends." I said, "Girl, bye. You see your friends anyway." See,
they already got her.
They getting to the kids. See, this is getting out of hand, y'all.
So I had to talk to my doctor for Ross because he wants to go back to Hampton. But he needs to be vaccinated. So we're going through it, and I was asking about the fertility part of it. I said he's 20 and Ross has already named his son Russell. So he's got to have children. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. He won't get vaccinated, but they're vaccinating all the young ladies. So he might not be able to find a partner. Like, we got to be careful with this vaccine. I'm not having any more kids. So my fertility is fine.
Right.
So I'm okay, but I worry about that 16 to 35.
I do too.
Why? All his friends have had it.
Zero and a half said they give me some land. I'm your girl. Sign me up.
40 acres.
Yeah, give me some land. Give me what's due already. You know, they already owe us that. Just give me what's due. But right now,
no,
we good over here. Corinne Jean-Pierre is the first Black woman in 30 years. She's not the first Black woman, but the first Black woman in 30 years to lead the press briefing at the White House.
It was so nice.
Y'all, since Judy Smith, and everybody know who Judy Smith is, right?
I don't know.
Judy Smith is Olivia Pope.
Oh, yes.
So she's the reason why we know about what was going on in the White House 30 years ago. So that was exciting. She was so beautiful.
And she was just so elegant. You know,
Yes.
She spoke well. There was no stumbling of her words. She was dignified. She was a lady. It was just,
she was beautiful.
she represented really well. And can we say a A+ for the fucking afro?
Can we say an A+ for the complexion?
The afro
everything.
was everything. I was like,
everything.
be you, baby. That yellow dress was everything. The afro was everything. And she spoke like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
So
Love
we're
Love it.
happy about that.
Yep.
Kristen Clark is the first Black woman appointed to lead the DOJ, Department of Justice Civil Rights Division. That is huge. That is huge because they have a person of color who's leading the civil rights division. So all these cases with these cops and all this, Black Lives Matter. Finally, y'all. Okay. So, Biden did two things good this week. LeBron James. I think you got the good notes on this. So he is
right here?
Yes.
Okay, the hardest working man in business. And what did he do? He has a close circle of friends. They do Taco Tuesday on Mondays to celebrate tequila brand Labos 1707.
He got his own tequila brand. He's just the ultimate business.
I want to be like him.
Guy. He has touched every arena.
He has.
He literally, so he has his own brand of tequila.
So we need to take that back.
Yeah.
It might be out yet.
It's
though.
probably not out yet. He just released it. It's a new brand called Lobos 1707. So support your boy because look, this guy created a whole school. He created, he has foundations for Black youth. Like he is so for us and his people. And y'all look, LeBron didn't even go to college, okay?
He did not.
But this man is doing it in every arena. This weekend, on CNN, May 30th, on CNN, he is going to do the show called, wait a minute. It's called Dreamland, I believe. It's about Black Wall Street, okay? Y'all, please watch it.
Yeah, I do love their family. They're amazing.
Please
I want the backstory for the name. Lobos 1707. Trust me, there is some interesting history there. He is helping out the community. Let's continue to support him. I fucking love it.
So the CNN air date for Dreamland is this weekend. I think it's the 30th. Okay, Monday, May 31st. It's a documentary. It's called Dreamland, The Burning of Black Wall Street. Okay? LeBron James and his partner is doing this too. So he has production company, he has schools, he's
smart. He's getting his life set up for retirement.
Yeah, he's gonna be ready.
Because he realizes I'm not gonna be able to do this for too much longer. And I want to be able to be active and serve in my community. You start now, it's just like dating. Date your man while these kids are small.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They're going to be gone. We'll talk about that later. Howard University decision to name the Fine Arts building after Chadwick Boseman.
Woo! We love that.
We love it.
Oh
we love
God.
it. I'm just upset we're not there to relish and walk by it and see it in lights, but that's okay. We'll get back to visit and I'll make sure I'm going to take a picture. But that is huge.
That is huge.
He went there. He graduated there.
That's his legacy.
That's his
He
legacy.
has no children, but that building is his baby. No children. So thank you, Howard, for doing that.
Yes.
And they didn't even wait. Like he hasn't even been dead a year, right?
No.
So thank you that it didn't even take him forever to do something great in his honor.
Right.
So when your kids go to Howard for the Fine Arts Department, they will be walking into the Chadwick Boseman building.
That's it. I
love
it. We started on this. I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, Russell Simmons and Kimora Simmons Lee, right? Is her last name Lee?
I don't know.
I don't understand Is he broke trying to tap into their money, or it's he said, she said, and then there's the truth?
He said, she said. Apparently, they all put money into this stock. And it did well. And then her husband went to jail for
her current husband.
Okay. And apparently, Russell Simmons is saying that she used the money that he invested to bail him out.
Got you.
Now, Kimura's pushback is that, no.
You got your share.
You got your money. We've been helping you with shit for years. All this shit.
You know what she should have said? Why aren't you in the United States? Okay.
I think she's been saying a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So Kimura,
come get. You know what she should have said? Come get it at this address on this day.
Well, he filed a lawsuit, so we'll see.
What do you mean?
I think he filed a lawsuit about it. That's why we know about it.
Yeah,
he filed a lawsuit.
What she should say, the lawsuit is fine. I'll give you your money. Come to the United States, Russell, at this address on this day. He ain't gonna come.
This woman has supported him fully through every allegation, through everything, and now it's always about money. Always about money.
And it seems so strange because just 3-4 years ago, I was doing yoga with them in Hollywood, and the husband, the kids, everybody was there. When it's good, it's good. When it's not, it's not. That's why I think I'm an advocate for women to always have something of your own. Aside from I love Royale, but I have a stash of my own. You know what I mean? Because it's always love, love, love until it's not. I seen friends divorce, the husband say to my face, she can have everything, I don't want anything. You know what happened? He got a girlfriend that he fell in love with and wanted to marry. That heifer was like, we need that money.
Why she get it all?
And now they're battling. So affairs of the heart is a tricky one. You know, don't scheme and try and hide and embezzle. I'm just saying, be able to stay afloat yourself for maybe 6 months should you need to. It's not being sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Just be smart. That's it.
Period.
What about Akon? Okay, someone stole Akon's car while he was pumping gas in Buckhead. Let me tell you something. I'm never going to get to Georgia. If they keep these stories up.
Yeah, it's not even that it's just happening in Buckhead. It's happening everywhere. Y'all have to realize people have been out of work for over 8 years. People don't have it like you do. You and your crew. Okay? Right. And so if you get caught slipping, you go to the goddamn, you pump your gas, your keys in the car, and you go inside.
The car's on. I do it all the time.
Girl, do you?
Yeah, well, not running.
No, ma'am.
If you
my keys are with me all the time, and
you turn your car completely off.
Yes.
Okay. I don't
unless
always.
I'm standing right there. If I'm not standing right there, then yeah. But if I'm if I go to the thing, yes, you have to. Girl, you be like Akon out here looking for a damn car.
And he was in Buckhead, so he felt safe. You know how they found the car?
How did he find it?
His phone was in there. He did find my iPhone. So the cops located the car in Forest Park. I don't know where that is.
I know where it's at. Far away from Buckhead. Far away from Buckhead. It's about almost an hour.
No way. There you go. That's
about
how they found it.
25 minutes if it's no traffic.
So he probably got the car back. But here's the thing. What if he had his dog or his baby? You know, I don't know if he has kids. Anything. They got away with it, especially a child or a pet.
And see, he probably thought he was safe because it was like midnight. Well, it's midnight too. It's Buckhead and it's midnight. So there's nobody out there. What do you think? He looking around like, oh, I'm good. Nobody's out here. They was right there waiting.
Damn, that is scary.
Because you know what? Honestly, think about it. If you're going to do something like that, you're not doing it in the hood, because the people in the hood know to watch for people that's hood. The people in Buckhead is the ones who are going to be caught slipping.
Let me tell you, I was just in Buckhead, and at 12 at night, it is like you can hear a pin drop. We stayed, I forget where we stayed, and we had a rental car. So it was $50 to park the car at the fancy fucking, I forgot the hotel. And there was street parking, and we were like, let's just park on the street. And we survived, but it was a van. Don't nobody want no minivan.
Mm-hmm.
But that's weird because I did feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
I felt safe. And I like that area. And we were looking for houses in that area. Oh my God. There's crime everywhere. So just be safe. Just watch your back. You really have to watch your back. We talked about Chrissy. No. Okay, so even Ross is talking about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is bigger than, well, I don't want to say bigger than LeBron, but he is also like a LeBron James. He has many things going. So we know last year in a pandemic, he lives in Ohio. He started his summer camp. And his summer camp were for comedians, and he had shows, and he had the likes of Common and Tiffany Haddish, to all the big names were able to go to this location in Ohio. He had medical people around the clock. It was like very super safe. They did the whole summer. I think right at the end, September-ish, early October, they had their first case of COVID, but it was already over and they shut it down. So this year, with technology bigger, better than ever, and most people getting vaccinated, he has just opened up his summer camp. And so he has the summer camp, he has live shows, he has a podcast, he has a lot of stuff going on. And I think he's just very smart. And he's another person that just because what's happening looks like it's in LA, he chose to live in Ohio. Mm-hmm. He's not here in the rigmarole of traffic and red carpet and all of this. He is in Ohio.
Because he can fly on his private jet whenever he needs to get to those places.
But I'm just saying, even if it wasn't Ohio, I'm just saying he chooses not to be in the land of plenty. You know, you have to know what you want. And I think, I'm only thinking outside the box, that he might have said, I don't want to raise my kids in LA. I don't want to do this. I want land. I want to be free. I want them to have go-karts. I heard the place is amazing on a lake. Like, so they're doing things at their house that normal people can't do unless you get in a car and go far away. So,
and I mean, you know, it's interesting. We have this conversation a lot in my house because, you know, my kids go to public school, in a black and brown school specifically, because of that, because I don't want them to be Hollywood. I don't want them to get into the trappings of what this is. I don't want them to have low self-esteem and think about all this materialism and just different things. Right. Now, not that they won't and not that they can't. I'm just saying I'm trying to prevent some of it. So the conversations that's coming up now is, do we actually want them to grow up here? You know what I'm saying? It's beginning to feel like a no, a big fat no. Because, y'all, look, you are responsible for the people that you raise. Yep. Like, at the end of the day, what's good about them, what's bad about them. At the end of the day, you're going to be looking yourself in the mirror as a parent saying, did I do enough? Did I prevent enough? Did I strategically move stuff enough? Or was I just being comfortable with my situation? Was I even thinking about them? Was I considering, like, this isn't a good, all of us have come from a certain place in life, but do we stay in this situation or do we move outside? Because I'm not so for moving to predominantly white situations either. You understand? Right. But I just feel like I just want a healthy balance of some values, a value system that works, you know? Because they have all these kids, every kid, my kid, your kid, everybody's kid has access to so much at their hands, in that laptop, in that phone, in that computer. You're bringing the outside world into your home. Right. How much of y'all saying get off? Don't get on. Don't let the outside world come in. Don't TikTok all day. Don't, like, this is their influence. This is where they get their value system. This is where they get to figure out if they want to wear makeup or not, if they want to dress half naked or not, if they, because it's in their home. It's not what you're presenting because you're not presenting. The computer is. Right. So when you think about that alone, it's a lot.
Yeah, you have to be intentional to do the things that you're saying. Very intentional. Lisa Bonet is out here. You don't hear shit about her. She bought a farm maybe 15 years ago with what money she had. It was an article. She is up in some farm somewhere on a bunch of land. She said her kids do not have cell phones. They live and play on their estate. And I forgot who her husband is, and he's on board with
Jason Momoa.
Yes, Jason Momoa. They are on land. You have to be intentional. You have to think like Tomeeka. What do I want? So you don't have to leave LA, but you have to create your
safe
own
haven.
Correct.
And whatever your safe haven looks like, you're right. The intentionality behind it. Like,
you have to. My
kids do homework, and then Zaya, she's 8 now, so she has to do her timetables, old school. Write them down 3 or 4 times a day. And I said, once you're out of school and you don't have homework, it'll be 10 times a day. Because by the time you get to 3rd grade, I should be able to ask you what it is, and you should be able to tell me. But if she's on a computer all day long, how will she know these things?
That's true.
She won't. You have to read in my house a book. A book. And sit and read the book, So, y'all, wherever you're at, it's not just it being about Hollywood, because Hollywood is in your house.
Right. Exactly.
So be very intentional about what you're inputting into your children, into each other, into, look, now we're into the full moon and the moon and the crystals and the this and the that. What are your intentions? What are your intentions for your family? What is your intention for your 5-year plan? What do you want?
That's true. Yeah. And guess what? It takes a lot of energy, and most people are tired. So the easy way out is just go sit down with the iPad. Just go sit on. But to be intentional like that, you have to keep them busy. There needs to be book reports. There needs to be writing. There needs to be quiet time.
And
there
not
needs to be
like
art.
you. Y'all so busy when
But if you
like
start from the beginning, like we said, that's all they know.
Yep.
If they've never seen TV, they don't know what TV is. It's like, you just don't know. Or I was only allowed to watch the news. I didn't even know there was something else. Or I only got to watch Channel 13.
I had friends I grew up with. They had to watch Jeopardy every night.
Good for them. They are probably smart as hell.
They were smart. They would know the answers. They would know how to answer it. I watched it too, but it was on. I wasn't really into it, but they had to sit down and watch it. So it's ways that you can do learning without it being learning. And it's for kids, it's even better when you're sitting with them to do it. So when I expect them to read the book, I can't be like this. I have to have my book too. So it feels like it's a group activity. It feels like, hey, well, what chapter you on? What's going on now? And you have to engage with them. You can't just give them the book and think they're going to do it. They're not.
Right.
They're not. One, because you don't see value in it. You're telling me to do something that you don't even see value in.
Right.
So everybody's value system has to change and do something different if we want something different.
And I was just thinking, oh my God, like, if you want them to read a book, you read a book. And you could be slick, even if you have work or whatever, put your phone in the book and act like you're reading a book for 20 minutes.
I have to lie sometimes and be like, no, it's my audio book.
Yeah.
But it really is, but they don't know, but so.
Yeah, if I did this and baby and them were here, I could be, as long as I'm not laughing at the thing, I could be on here for 20 minutes on anything I want and what they think and turn pages. They don't know. So get, because kids will call you out. You don't read books? What? You be real like, wow, they mean it.
They are mimicking you. My kid, the 8-year-old, she has an iPod. It looks just like this. She's walking around the house with her little thing. Ain't nothing on it. But she's walking around with it. And I'm like, she really just wants to do what she see me do,
Yeah.
So make sure they see you reading a book. Make sure they see you doing some work. Like my kids with the book stuff, oh my God, they love to see me doing my work with it. It's like they get so excited. They're my biggest cheerleaders. They want to see you win, but they have to see you winning,
Yeah.
So just model some good behaviors in front of them and you'll produce that because they're just sponges. They're doing exactly what you're doing.
Yep. Theme parks are opening. Don't know how I feel about that. I never felt really any way about it, so I won't be going. The GMA summer stage heats up with live entertainment.
What do you feel about that?
June 18th. First of all, where is the summer stage?
New York.
Okay, so I'm not
Good
going
Morning
to that.
America. It's when they have the outdoor concert.
Oh, okay. I like it. It's going to be Chance the Rapper, followed by D Nice and Neo, Shaggy, among other people. I think it's great.
You going in that crowd?
First of all, I'm not going to New York, so I don't care.
No, I'm saying if you were in New York.
No, I would not go.
Okay.
No.
So I don't know how I feel about outdoor concerts and people touching each other real close and all. I don't know about that. I mean,
But here's the
are they 6
thing.
feet apart? Like, how does this work?
At some point, we're going to have to test the waters. So like you say, y'all go ahead and get vaccinated. Tell me how it worked out. Let them go to this and let's see. Is it going to be a super spreader? They didn't super spread. Okay, maybe.
So go ahead and let them do it.
Let them do it.
Okay.
Let them do it.
Here's the deal about amusement parks. Florida has been open the entire time.
You lying.
They've been open. Look, Disney World has been open the whole time. I think they closed for like 2 or 3 weeks. And they've been like, put your mask on and come. We are not losing this money.
Oh my
And
God.
so far, I guess so good, you know? And now everybody's following their lead.
Yes, BET. And I just really thought like every year we go to the BET Awards, mainly because Royale always works them. He was scheduled to work it last year, had it locked in, done. So now this year they're back. He's not working it. And it's back. Let me tell you how many people are down at that Staples Center. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it is fun. It's always been fun.
Oh, yeah.
We stay overnight. We eat. We run into people you ain't seen in years. Guess who won't be there this year? None of us. I'm not
And
going.
here's the deal. They only are doing a fully vaccinated crowd. So you
You have to. No, I can't go. Right. I can't go if I wanted to.
I mean,
can't
but
go.
here's my deal. How do they know?
They're going to want to see a card.
You got a card.
Now, the people, I could scribble right on that
Okay,
second
yes,
line.
you
Who
got
would
a
know?
card.
Who
Nobody would know.
Nobody would know. I could
Nobody
do
would
that.
know.
Right.
Any suggestions for summer camp? Girl, I'm thinking about that. I don't know. So Ross is working at a camp. Please tell us about the camp.
Ross is doing, I forgot the name of it. So it's really like an after school program. So it starts at 11 because I don't think the classes go that late.
Oh, he said that?
Yes.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They finish at 11:15.
Yeah, so now he is one of the counselors. So when they finish at 11, they come out to the yard or whatever, and they're broken up into different sections. And Ross is more like a tutor. He helps with the homework. Then there's playtime. It's perfect. They have to wear their masks. They feed them food. They run, they play, and it hasn't been any issues. So to answer your question, Royale and I just today sat right there in here, and we agreed that both our grandbabies are going to camp this year for 2 days. So
2 days a week?
2 days a week. That's
Okay.
it. We're going to start slow.
Okay.
And we all agree like 5 days a week in the house with their mother while dad is working.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
She needs a break. And they need to be around children.
Yes.
So they are going to camp. To answer your question, maybe ease into it. And the camp they're going to be so busy from 8 o'clock to 3. When they get in that car, you're going to have to try and keep them up so they can, what happened? Oh, your phone. So they can stay up because they are going to be knocked out. But they need that. There's water play. There's, go-karts. There's all type rock climbing. So they need it. Do something. If you can't do 5, do 2 to 3 days. And I think it'll help you like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you do 3 days, baby,
I like that.
That's going to give you a peace of mind. It's going to give the kids, they're going to be so ecstatic. Guess what? Tuesday, they get to sleep in. That's going to be fun in itself. Do them Wednesday, go to bed. You got camp. They're going to be running to them beds. They like, we got camp tomorrow.
I'm going to speak for Gabby right now.
Uh-huh.
She went 3 days.
I know she does, but it
She went
is
3 days.
a lot of money.
She went 3
They're
No. Ho. Everything has financial aid. Fill out the financial aid.
I don't know if this camp.
Everything does have financial aid. I will do some research for you guys. And
Okay.
yeah, we got this.
Yeah, I do.
Looking
We
for a
do
code
want
and
3 days, but
3 days. She
we're
wants 3
paying
days.
for it.
Yeah.
Now, if her and Joey would pay for one, you know what? We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we haven't involved them.
Thank
There's
you, Dorothy.
certain things that we want to do for them.
That's so sweet.
You
You
know?
guys are good grandparents.
Honey.
Aww.
I think I'm behind the 8 ball. Like, I shouldn't even have to worry. My application should have been in. They should be ready to go on June 18th. I'm behind the ball, but it's okay because they still have room. They know us, so we're gonna get that.
It's at
Where Royce and Ross went to school.
okay.
You should go.
No,
Why? Where you going? Where they going?
it's not enough black people over there. Sorry.
There is. That's the one school that has black kids. Everybody is black up in there.
About 3. We good.
Shut the. Okay. Stop it. So they're going to camp.
My kids go to camp in Virginia, and it be hood. Ooh, they love it.
I know.
They love it, y'all. Look,
but it's
they
so.
Love it. They love it so much.
Should.
They love it so much. They be like, we don't want to go.
Go what? Come back home?
They be like, we good. Auntie, we good. My sister go get a job up there to go check. Like she needs to be in control. It's so funny. So
but they like the camp.
They get on a bus. They go. They be like, they had us outside. It was too hot. You know.
They bullshit.
One thing about my kids, they will have had some experiences thanks to me. Okay, trying to keep them balanced.
They need the balance. You are such a down to earth mommy, and that's what you have to do. When you live out here, there's so much opulence and wealth, and I don't care if you sending them to a little brown school. There's some kids in there that got some money. Like it doesn't matter.
They do,
and we have.
Because I mean,
that's the thing.
Let's be clear.
It's the balance.
It is still Baldwin Hills, but it is the only school that's left just like that.
Yeah.
It's a community school. It's, all of the parents are involved. So don't think I just got them in the hood and it's just a hot mess. No, it's an amazing program.
Right.
But it's us,
It's us.
So that's the beauty of it. And it's like, it's worth finding those programs that cater to us. That's good programs. You know what I'm saying? So they're out there. Some people just don't look for them.
You gotta find them.
Yeah.
Yep, the balance. So our school that our kids went to, out of all the private schools, we felt that it had the most diversity.
Right.
And it was a good fit for our kids. But
so much
let me tell you
that they both went to HBCUs. And
Correct. They went to,
because these kids out here don't want to go.
First of all, they don't know what it is.
It's
It's foreign language to them. They're like, Howard, Hampton, what is that? Because nobody, the HBCUs don't come to college night out here. They can't afford it, and they don't think that it's a big enough bang for their buck. Meaning when they did come, there's not enough people that sign up. So they've spent thousands of dollars to get these counselors or teachers to come to visit all the schools in LA, and you get 5 kids that decide to come versus the predominantly white schools. They got a line around the corner. Not for us. Now, Hampton and Howard and Spelman are on the map. They are finally on the map. Diddy's kids, between Anthony Anderson, Chadwick, now we're on the map. So I see a lot of people that from where Royce and Ross graduated are now going to Howard, applying to Howard. It's on their radar. Maybe we should sponsor or do our own, I don't know. We need to do something.
Do a black college tour from the West Coast, because the East Coast does it.
This one here.
Is it?
Yeah.
That goes to visit? Okay.
But we could do our own. It ain't us. Exactly. It's not ours.
Black college tour coming at you.
Right. So I think we did good. You have to navigate, because even if it's a brown school, the opulence, the money, the whatever, Tomeeka is very tight on her children, and so were we. And people are like, they are great kids, they're this intentional. You can't do what Bobby do. I don't care if Bobby cursed his mother out and Bobby mom bought him a Mercedes. You can't do that. So you just have to be on them. There's a lot of stuff at every school.
Yes.
It did not affect Royce and Ross, because they know they 2 brown parents. When they come in here, I will fuck them up.
Thank you, Day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know what it is. And excuse my language, but they gotta know. Should I do that like them? Not worth it.
My kids will come home with a story and be like, well, we didn't do it, Mommy, because we know. I be like, good for y'all.
Right. You better not do it. Royce and Ross too. They couldn't stand. You want to go over who house? Where's their number?
We don't know them.
Do you have to call?
We don't know them.
Do you want to go? Yeah. Okay. Give me that number. Bring it. Give me the number.
And when I show up to drop my kid off, I'm coming in to inspect.
And we have questions. Yes.
Yes.
Royale's thing. I know. Let me tell you something. You talk about embarrassed. They have been. I mean, we don't care. Royale, as soon as he dropped them off, I just got one question. Y'all got firearms? And one dad gave him a roundabout answer. He's like, let's go. Let's go. Joker, this not time to be playing. We don't care about none of that. I don't care if you exec at such and such. I don't give a damn.
That's a good question, y'all, because all y'all got y'all little weapons. Do y'all know if these people have their guns in lock boxes with keys away from the guns? Because when those little boys get together, or girls, and they say, hey, look what my mommy and daddy got, and then your kid is dead. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be clear about that. So that is a good question. That's something I would have never asked, because
you got to.
When I was coming up, I didn't have to worry about guns because where I lived at wasn't fucking legal.
Well, if those two start going to play dates, you have to ask.
Yes.
Because now.
Oh, no. We don't do play dates at people's houses. No, ma'am. My kids got invited to a sleepover. They can go to the sleepover and they get picked up at night, and then they can go back in the morning. Like, we got rules.
We're not doing that.
We got rules. And not because I don't trust the parents. I don't trust the damn kids. The kids are mean. Girls are mean girls, okay?
Yeah.
And the reason why I know is because I've already raised a girl, and I've had kids at my house be mean girls at sleepovers at 6. And I was like, who the fuck is raising y'all? Oh, no. So my kids now, yeah, no. I got one that's a little roughneck, and it's 2 of them coming. If that little one that's nice, don't say nothing. That little one is going to say something. They going to be fighting.
Oh, my God.
And then my kids going to get blamed for being a little bad kids. It's not them. That she was defending her big sister, but okay.
Mia not letting nothing go down. You hear me? She is not playing. She will give you a black eye.
Yeah, they had a really nice sleepover. Yeah, they can go. I'm going to pick them up at night. They'll
be back for breakfast. Yes. Right.
And my kids was up at 7 a.m. was like, can we go back? I said, the kids still sleep. They didn't get it. They at sleepovers. They're up all night. So my kids was ready. No, y'all can go when they wake up.
Yeah. And that's just how it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But you gotta, don't fall to the pressure. Don't give in, rather.
Yes.
You have to stand your ground, because let me tell you, being out here in California, what I noticed that these little kids, God bless their hearts, it's a novelty. They all wanted Royce and Ross. Why? Because they were the black kids, the cool kids. We want them to come over. Mommy. You don't know how many people I had to beat down. No. Some of them I would let go. And then here's the thing. When I would want their little kid to come over our house, I remember this like yesterday. They would be like, no, we're going skiing. Then the next week, no, we have guests over. Next week, no. And then I realized it's only good when they want to have a little play date or someone to keep their kid occupied. They'll come. But they did not want to bring them to our house. It never happened. I promise. They lived up in PP and they never brought them kids. And I'm like, it happened over and over until you say, oh, I get it. No, they're not coming. You can come over here. No, you can come over here. But you have to understand that some of them, it's the cool thing, or, the little kids. It's so weird. I don't know. One time, I'll never forget this family in Beverly Hills. When I say they were loaded, and I liked the mother. She had twins. And they wanted Royce to come over. And we were between cars. We had this little raggedy Saturn. Royale got the boys in there, drove up to their motherfucking mansion. Ding dong. Royce is here. Royce said, Royale didn't give a damn. Drop that. I know they was looking at that car. That's all we had.
So DC.
That's all we had, because
give a damn why.
You know why? He's in the private school with your kid because this is what we choose to drive. So
exactly.
But it was like, Royale told me, he was like, because we didn't know. We knew they were wealthy. And when Royale came back, he was like, oh my God.
They had the biggest house.
What? He said, them little motherfuckers, that's what he said, them twins, I forgot their name. He's like, yo, they got it going on. I was like, what? So we
were the sweetest.
We ran into a lot of that, but they were nice. But there were a lot that, they have an intention, they just want your kid. they don't want your kid to come over here.
They
so,
want the token black friend.
There
they
we
want to
go.
be able to say, I do have black friends.
Yes.
We have, one. We have.
Yeah, my kids
5.
did not do sleepovers.
We're not doing that.
Royale won't let his mother watch the kids. Do you think we have? No.
You can hear that story on the April and Tomeeka Show podcast this Sunday.
No. Now, what we did do, like camps, the camps would have a like a big sleepover in, like at the end of camp. We did do that, but it was a lot of calling, a lot of dropping by. I would come by 9:00. Y'all good? They'd be like, if you don't disappear. That kind of sleepovers we had, and we had. Because we had mocha moms and stuff like that, we befriended a lot of people that looked like us. As they got older, they could stay. Yes. But not
that makes
little Billy Bob. No, ma'am. No, they just different. That's what, and I say that in a nice way.
Yeah, I can't imagine getting that call.
Their discipline is different.
Yeah.
No. But ask, because now with baby and them having people come over, if people ask me, do I have a firearm? That's what I have to say. I never said that in my life. I have to say yes. And it's up because I know I have my babies and I have it in such a way.
They're in separate places.
Correct.
Yes.
You have to go from one side to the other, put it together. I'm not playing. So yes, but I would say yes at this point. So because this is a thing.
And I feel like if someone asks you that question, you should be honest. Like, why would you lie about that?
You should not lie.
You shouldn't even try to sugarcoat it. It's like, no, we do have a weapon to protect our family. The lockbox is over here. The keys are in a whole separate area. You don't have to worry about them finding a gun, pulling it out.
Never loaded.
Yeah.
You hear me?
It's not loaded and it's in a lockbox. So your kids are safe.
Right.
Be honest. Because it's the lack of being honest that will, because now I'm calling the police. Them motherfuckers got guns over there and they got the bullets together and y'all need to go over there and check.
That ain't even legal. No, they're not together.
Because you hear too many stories where kids got together over somebody else's house and one kid is gone now.
It happens every year.
All the time.
Every
all
year.
All the time.
And I don't even know why you would have them together. And I understand because it's a fast movement.
I think people who don't get the classes, who are not really legal gun owners, have them together. Because when you told me that you had your guns and they was one is in one place and one is in the other, to me that doesn't make sense. Because I feel like if the person is coming to my house,
it doesn't.
I gotta get up, go to the key, then go to the lockbox, go get it. A criminal's not thinking like that. A criminal's going to be locked and loaded. You know, so those are the only people you would have to worry about.
Right.
So,
and I have it just to go to the range and stuff like that. I pray I never have to use it, because to your point, it's not a easy situation to be in because of the locations. I would literally be running be like, wait,
burglar. I got a gun. Wait over there.
Just wait.
I've called the police. Stand back.
It's so silly, but you do. I got kids. I could choose to do what I want to do, but that's not the safe thing to do. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
So May is Mental Health Awareness Month. You guys, we talk about it every single week. We talk about it every week. Depression rates in the U.S. have more than tripled compared to pre-pandemic, according to the Boston University School of Public Health. That means some of y'all had depression before the pandemic, and now a lot more of you guys have it, right?
Yeah.
It's probably undiagnosed. You say you don't know why. It's worth getting it checked out. It's nothing wrong with it. This is the month to be aware of it. This is the month to take care of it. This is the month to take self-love, and self-care is the best care. We say it every single week.
Yep.
This transit employee who went on a shooting spree, probably it was about his mental.
Killed 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
Do they know
Killed 8
why?
people. The ninth one died overnight.
Oh,
because he didn't like the job assignments he was getting. So again, it's mental, okay?
Yeah, just snap.
And with the mental illness that's going on and the gun laws that's being written right now in y'all local state, in your local state governments, it's not going to be a hot girl summer, okay? It's going to be many more of these things happening because people have more access to handguns. Okay. Naomi Osaka, I love her.
Oh, she will not be doing press conferences?
She will not be doing press conferences.
Because of her mental?
Because of Mental Health Awareness Month. So she said...
Oh, for the month of May.
For the month. Mm-hmm. And the reason why she said is because in recognition of mental health awareness, she feels these press conferences cause mental anguish and nobody cares about the athletes, particularly after a loss. So what happens is
so
after
right.
you lose, you got to sit up there at a press conference and then they shoot off questions.
What happened?
They have to shoot off questions.
What do you mean, what happened?
And they looking at y'all like, motherfucker, I just fucking lost. Hello? Nobody has empathy. Nobody cares that I'm a little girl who's just starting in a whole adult career with all this shit on me. And nobody cares about that part of the game. And it's like, who came up with this?
Right.
I'm not. So she's probably going to have to pay some fines because she's not going to show up. And it's worth it to her.
But why do they have to do it? Like,
it's part of the contract.
But again, why? Because that's tough.
It is.
After you lose the championship.
Marshawn Lynch, they have a video circulating the internet right now about this.
I know.
He's at the press conference and he said, I'm only here because I have to be here. That's the only answer you're going to get, period, end of story.
And that was it.
Every question they asked him, he said, I'm only here because I have to be here. Because, look, y'all, when people lose, it becomes personal.
It hurts. I want to cry.
And if you already, was doubting yourself the whole way through the game and then you actually lose, that's a lot.
That is.
That's a lot.
Now I got to sit up there. Yeah. So what happened when you took that shot?
When you don't get the raise that
you saw that it didn't go in, right? But you want to know what, it's too much to go over it with you. I don't know you.
I don't know.
She's brilliant.
Amazing. She's amazing. And you know what? These youths are going to change the world.
Yes, they are.
The world that we live in, the way that we see it.
Yep.
It's not going to be that same, it's just they're not for this foolishness. They are so different. You guys have did good in some areas with these kids, and in other areas, shit. Y'all could do better.
Right. She's like,
but it's horrific for athletes. It's horrific think about it. If you're up for a promotion at your job and you don't get it, nobody's questioning you at the press conference and say, well, why do you think you didn't get it? Like, where do they do that at? And for some strange reason, the powers that be got together and said athletes should be accountable. We paid them this money to go. Because see, I think that people who created the whole dynamic of you get paid to play a sport don't really trust or believe that that's like a legitimate, they still look down. No matter how many millions, they shut the fuck up and play the ball, right? That's how they look at them, right?
Right.
Like they're not supposed to be smart enough to have agency over themselves,
Right.
And so she's like, look, to let you guys know that we go through shit on a day-to-day basis.
She's fucking brilliant.
She's amazing.
She's smart.
I love her.
How come nobody else thought of that?
Marshawn Lynch did in his own way.
Yeah, he did. He did. Oh my God. What about
The Me You Can't See, the
Where's
docu-series with Prince Harry and Oprah.
Oh, right here. Mm-hmm.
So, have you seen it yet?
No. It's out?
I think it's out. If it's not,
I haven't seen it. Anybody seen it?
I think it's out.
Oh, they're sharing the struggles of their mental health. Okay. Oh, yeah, because I saw Lady Gaga.
Did you see it?
No, just a little bit about what happened to her. I said, why now? Why haven't you said anything way before now?
Because victims don't. They tell you when they're ready.
That's right. You're right,
They
Tomeeka.
tell you when they're ready.
Right.
And y'all need to stop with this judgment of, well, why didn't she say something a long time ago?
You're right.
Fuck that. Because she said it when she was ready.
You're right.
Hi, Royce.
He's at work. You're right. I can't tell you when to say it.
She was ready. And
and hers was deep. She got pregnant.
And guess what?
What?
She don't have a baby. What if she never has a baby? And what if she actually wants a child?
Yeah.
And the only child she was able to have was that kid.
Oh,
you know,
wait.
Women go through a lot, y'all. Okay, so when they tell y'all they've been raped and it happened many, many eons ago, just support them.
Yeah.
I don't know too many people that's just lying for attention, and that little narrative needs to go all the way away. Just support whatever they say about it now.
Yeah, I want to see this. The me you can't see.
It's featured speakers. So it is Prince Harry and Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's sharing the struggles of mental health. So
I love it.
I think it's already out. I think it's on Apple TV. Featured speakers include Lady Gaga, Rashad Damar, Roseanne, I don't know who that is, Glenn Close, and others. In an interview with Dax Shepard, Harry went on to say it's a lot of genetic pain and suffering that gets passed on anyway. So we as parents should be doing the most we can to try and say, you know what, that happened to me. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to you. So interesting. I was in a conversation about this item here today.
That was Harry.
Y'all, let me explain something to you.
Mm-hmm.
Your family's generation of PTSD is cycle. It's the cycle of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cycle of abuse. It's a cycle of hurting people.
Mm-hmm.
And like we get to stop it. You know, we get to be the creators of our legacy of it not continuing to go on and on and on and on and on. And so let's just be mindful that we get to be the generation that puts an end to all of this. Prince Harry is doing a lot by saying, look, I come from a very racist group of people.
Oof.
Okay?
And he walked away.
I'm done with this shit. My kids will never experience what I've experienced in
right.
this. So
that was a lot for him to walk away.
It was.
But guess what? He loved his mother.
He did. And it's probably because of him losing his mother that gave him the strength.
Yes.
To walk away.
Right. Because even with all that money, they're miserable. Y'all watch The Crown? It's too many rules and regulations.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could keep that money. Freedom is great.
You want to talk about this story? This is our ending story.
Oh, yeah. So
keep the fires going.
Okay. So let's talk about Vivica Fox going, I don't know where she said it, but the Shade Room picked it up and then other people have piggybacked on it. We all know Vivica loves 50 Cent. Now, back in the day, she would say something and he might not be that nice with his response, but this week she said that her love affair with 50 Cent, he was the love of her life. She said that. And we remember, if you watched that award show, how it all unfolded. We all watched it. We were there. And they went on to, have this relationship. And she said just because, it broke up because of too many people involved, PR, agents, advisors, but she loved 50 Cent. They went as long as they could go until they didn't. So she said that she was like her biggest, the love of her life was 50. She will always love him. And if she could do it again, she would say, just no outsiders, and we wouldn't go as fast as we went. They went really fast and furious. It was great. And we know, I could tell the way she lived, that it was always trying to get a 50 Cent. She got with that rapper who was like 5 years younger than her. It was just never 50. And she has never been in a relationship like that, unless we just don't know about it. Let me put it that way. And they went, somebody interviewed 50 afterwards and asked him what was his thought about what she said about being the love of her life and still being in love with him. And let me tell you something, if I had pearls, every pearl would have been off, because I just, he's so brash and, just honorary and just mean. And I was like, he gonna say something mean. Oh my God, I don't know if Vivica gonna be able to bounce back from this. I just thought he was going to go in like, and he didn't. He gave grace. He was like, he reiterated exactly what she said. He was like, there were a lot of people in between our relationship.
Finally.
Wasn't it? Weren't you scared?
Jesus.
I know.
Girl.
Sweat bullet.
50 be like, look, y'all, Vicky is the most entertaining individual to just watch because you know something ignorant is gonna come out that goddamn mouth.
Right.
Honey.
Woo. And for her to be so vulnerable, that was the scary part about it because she was
always been like team 50. And we didn't.
He's not always been that way with her.
We've never understood that, right? But I finally get it. I finally get it that he was the guy that she really had pure and genuine feelings for, and she felt that he felt the same way towards her. And for whatever reason, it did not work.
Right.
But over the years, she said that she found out they broke up by his interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's been, okay, you know what she feels
never
like?
got over that.
She feels like the girl who needed closure and never got it. But not only did I need closure, I actually loved you. Like, how could I love you and not get the closure that I need? What it was he was too manly to give her the closure, and he was too arrogant to give her the closure, and he was too a lot of things to give her the closure.
But
he was rising, you know?
But there also, she had to admit, he probably felt that way because of her team. You got to watch your fucking team.
But he never said that, so she didn't know. Right. All she just felt was like, what happened? Like, we was cool. Mm-hmm. But today when she said, well, whatever day she said it, and then he co-signed it, that was the closure she needed. And I'm so happy she finally got it because he has been dismissive of her in the past. He has been inconsiderate of her feelings. Yep. He has been
basically
the word. He's been like, why are we still talking about this shit?
I know.
And she like, look, dude, I just need an apology. I just need you to know that I loved you, and I need the validation that you love me. Y'all, the door is still open.
Did you see her?
Yes.
I was like, uh-oh. Everybody was tagging Cuban. Cuban, baby, you better watch out for your man.
And Cuban like, but here's the deal.
I can't stand the way she talks. Ooh,
I don't know her, but
you ever heard her talk?
No.
I feel like she part of the Beyonce family.
Oh my God. So y'all,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just say this. I really felt. I think our question
Cuban
really was.
Link. She is. Oof. What? Oh,
when should you go public? Because that's what this is about, ultimately.
They can't wait to go public.
When should you go public?
If you're famous,
April, you have a question. I mean, you have a thought about this every year. Every year every week, or whenever we discuss this topic, you always say they should not go public so soon. They should.
I know, Farrah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have that edited. But she do. Y'all, you laughing because you know it's god darn true. Am I lying? No. I just think if you're famous, I think you really gotta do what you need to do to secure that relationship. That's it. Bragging and boasting about everybody wants to be in love, but as soon as the public finds out, you're doomed. Right. If you're not strong enough, it might not last.
And if it's the beginning, you're not strong enough. You're just getting to know each other.
We got a list of people. Y'all want to know them? Let's go. It's a list from J-Lo. How come we ain't talking about J-Lo and Bennifer? They're back.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I think this is a good question because you guys are single. Some of you guys, okay? Mm-hmm. Stop trying to put your new bae online. That's not your bae. Okay? He got an ex. He got a baby mama. He got shit that's tied to him. And look, all you're going to do is start confusion because, see, even when men come to you and they say they're single don't actually mean single until he's put a ring on it, to be honest, because the minute that you put bae and then his bae find out about it, now you ruined what could have been bae between you and he.
Remember, it just happened to Super.
It's like, let him wrap his shit up. When they say they're single, you got to give them a minute. They're not actually single, okay? They're not. So if you're going public because y'all on a date and y'all having a good time and you gave him a few drinks and he's like letting you be clear, the next morning he's going to call you and say, delete that. He's going to call you and he's not going to call you. And he's going to be like on guard when he's with you. He's not going to be trusting of you. And not that he don't like you, is that you put him in a situationship.
Right. And most women are doing it just to prove to the other women that I got somebody. If you have somebody and you love them, just cherish them. Like, don't let this thing called the internet and social media mess up your relationship. You know,
because it will.
And again, the couples that really want to last are very intentional. I went on Cuban Links thing, ain't a picture of 50 Cent anywhere.
But that's
not
because
one picture.
That's because they broke up before.
Oh, they just broke up?
No, they broke up before.
Oh, okay.
And so she did. She had all the pictures up at one point. So I know her. I just never heard her. Not know her. I've seen her pictures.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they used to have a lot of each, and now it's very separate.
Because
you know why?
And then, like, you realize that, let me pull back. When you know what you know, you don't have shit to fucking prove. Y'all so busy proving shit.
No.
Child, you fucking shit up. All in the same process.
The thing with Super was last year, her last guy with the green eyes, and then the ex came on and said some stuff, and then they just not together. It's a lot. You just have to be, and I hope
just
Super,
enjoy.
I love Super, and I hope that she's in a relationship. You just don't have to broadcast it. That's the thing. When you get to a certain level. When
he put a ring on it, then you can broadcast.
Maybe. You know, these fly-by-night relationships on social media should not be your barometer of what a relationship looks like.
That's right.
Because those relationships they have no foundation. Just because you bought me an Hermes bag and a ring, where's the foundation?
That's true.
Nobody wants to do the work. I tell y'all, marriage is great, but there's 90% of nothing to motherfucking do but raise some kids and live life.
Can we talk about that part?
Yes.
See, real marriage is not about what you see posted in
No.
those nice, pretty, filtered pictures. Hello? Oh my God, I was just having this conversation today.
Mm-hmm.
Real marriage is two flawed people coming together and just making a commitment to, through all of this shit, we just work this shit out. Okay?
It's a companionship.
Nobody's telling you that part of it. Okay?
No.
The part that you don't see.
God.
Yeah. What?
Do not be on Instagram thinking that's what marriage is, because it's not. And that's why they don't last, because after they've taken the pictures and they had the grand wedding and they've gone on a couple of trips and they walk the red carpet, when there is nothing going on, they are looking at each other like, who are you? They're only having fun when it's busy and you're out and we're eating and with this. When you trying to decide if you need a roof or a door, is that is that person gonna love you? Like, it's a lot of downtime. The uptown, time is grand, but they can't deal with the downtime.
That's why so many marriages have ended in divorce during the pandemic. Now that you're married, right? And now a pandemic been hit and you got to deal with each other on a day-to-day basis in the same damn house. What? No traveling, no bars to go to,
nothing.
This, just us two.
You don't even like that
I don't
person.
even like you.
Right. Who are you?
I don't even like you. So now that I don't like you and I'm stuck with you, can we get a divorce? Because I didn't sign up for this shit.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like, you realize you didn't sign up for that. So, remember,
Portia is having 3 weddings. Portia will not be married past 5 years. She won't. First of all, I don't even want to talk about that.
Toy Buck said 29 years and still struggling. Look, marriage is
20-something. It's a
flawed
lot.
people getting together who decided that no matter what, we're going to stick this thing out. Now, hold on though. Is there some things that's a no deal? Yes. If you cheat on me, I'm done. If you
hit me, I'm done.
Hit me, verbal abuse. I'm not your girl.
Right.
I am not your girl. Okay. It's certain things that I'm just not going to tolerate. But if you got just a guy who he don't
clean up after himself, I can deal with that.
He wants you to cook every day. Like,
no, we doing Postmate 3 of those 7 days. Like,
that's a negotiation.
Exactly.
You have to
find
negotiate.
a happy medium.
Yes, you got to negotiate with this guy on a daily basis.
Right.
Okay.
And no matter who you're with, cooking's gonna come up, cleaning's gonna come. We're talking about big things. That what's your deal breaker? If you can live and not have those deal breakers come up, then baby, ride it out with your friend, the person that you fell in love with, and enjoy life, because the grass is always going to look greener over there. You're going to get with somebody, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have the same issues. You know what I mean? I think you're going to have the same issues.
No, you are. Because you're going to meet you in every relationship.
Yeah.
Hello? It's usually just you.
It looks like fun, and it'll be fun for the 6 months, and you feel like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not there, and we used to do it. It's going to be basically the same thing, just a different person. So if it's worth working at it, then work at it. Me and Royale do after I do for a reason. There's some days I can't stand him, and then there's some days I like him. But the common denominator is the respect and the love. Like, that's my due when things are great. But then there's stuff between the kids that we don't agree on, and the house, and the this and this. Whether I'm with him or not, it's going to come up. And you don't stay just because, well, I'm never going to find somebody. Stay because you really love the person and you want to make this work and you want to grow old with them. That is why you get married, for better, for worse, and sticking this thing called life out to the very end. Period. You want to be with this one and this one and this one.
You're not just finding someone you love and respect. You like and respect.
That's it.
Because some of y'all in love, but you don't like the person. And I don't know how, because see, love has its seasons, right? Love is the little butterflies and it's all good and it's, bright eyed bushy tail. But like is, I respect you. When you over there chilling with your dudes and your girls and the way you treat other people, I like him. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you looking at that dude and he's sitting over there and you like, oh, I can't,
your stomach,
when you don't
that
like
ain't the
them,
person.
No, ma'am.
That is not your person.
I don't care how much you call yourself, quote unquote, loving, okay? And he just loved me because he be stalking me. No, that's not love, y'all. That's weird. Okay?
That is.
And you don't need that. You don't deserve that.
Right.
But you are what you attract. You might be a little cray-cray, and so that's what you like, and that's what you attracted. So that's when you got to work on you. Self-love is the best love. We talk about this all the time.
It is.
And when you're loving yourself the right way, you're going to attract the right dude. Okay.
Farrah 2016. What do you mean? What about the finances? I don't know what that means. If
people
you're both
like the
working,
idea of being in a relationship, marriage. That's true. You know what? Single people are trying to get married, and married people are trying to be single.
Right. That is true. That is true. Because
that is true.
People that are single fantasize, oh, you're so lucky you get to, you're having sex and you're doing this all the time. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Well, you're not all the time. Everything is not roses. It's just not.
Everything's not roses. But
and the single people are not having fun. So you out there like, oh, she get to do what she want and be by herself. They're miserable.
She don't get to clock in.
Right.
She don't get to, oh my God, I think my biggest pet peeve is I'm on my way out the door and, here's the deal. You have to enjoy being single so that when you get married, you'll enjoy being married. You cannot hate singlehood and then get married and think you're going to love. You're not. Right. You're not. Right. You got to love who you are and what you are and what you bring to the table, period.
Yep.
Why my kids keep calling me?
They like, where are they? Not used to this. Tell them they got to get used to Thursdays.
Yes. I'm on the April and Tomeeka show.
Hi, Zaya.
That's Nia.
Oh, that's Nia. Hi, Nia. She wants
Go
you
take
home.
your bath. Okay, put your pajamas on and get in the bed, and I'll be there in a minute. Okay?
Yes, she will. We're about to wrap this up, but that's a good question.
Okay.
Relationships are hard. You just have to weather the storm and be very intentional. What is the outcome that you want? Royale and I, when we got together, we said we want to grow old together and be on the porch with a rocking chair. That's what we saw in our 20s. That's what we saw.
I love that you have that visual of what you guys saw. Okay, so I am Chef Candy. I love this. She says, and it's also a difference between being married and being happily married. True. See, April don't know much about that because, see, I was married before, but I'm happily married now. Okay, there is a difference.
Right.
And ladies and gentlemen, the difference is simply, what is your intention for your marriage? And make sure that the mate that you pick has the same intention. And then that way, when your intention gets a little shaky and rocky, you get to sit down and say, hold on, let's get back to us. Let's get back to what we wanted to create for our marriage. This is so true. Like, I'm so thankful and so blessed that I have someone that I can sit down and say, hey, what's good?
Right.
You know, and he not be offended or I not be offended. We work daily on committing to this love thing that we have. Yes, honey, too. I feel like it's always greater later. Oh, yes, it is.
It is, because if you can get to that point.
Yes.
Where you
and if you're young,
to that
you're going to struggle. You know why? Because you're still developing.
You're still
who you
growing.
are.
Yes.
You know, and it's okay. It's okay that y'all not on the same page at the same time. Have an ultimate goal and sit down and say, hey, we're getting off our goal. Let's connect again. It's so important. We did our podcast this week, and it's about connection and connecting. And you guys need to listen to it on Sunday. It's all of this.
It's all of this. Yeah.
Hey, knowledge.
You together for 20 something years, you're not that same person. So what's the happy medium? Where can you meet? Where are you checking in to say, oh, I never knew you like this? Yeah, me either. 20 years later, who would have thought I like boom, boom, boom?
You know how simple it is?
Figure it out.
Some of y'all don't know what your kid's favorite color is. You know why? Because you haven't checked in, because you thought it was still that pink.
Right.
They've changed colors on you.
They'd be like, that was 5 years ago, Mom. I like purple.
And so
right.
What you have to do all the time, because we're constantly growing and we're constantly evolving into the people that we're supposed to be, right? Nobody comes into the relationship and go out the same way, right?
No, they don't.
So
they don't.
Check in. Like, who are you at 25 and who are you at 35 and who is this person I'm married to today? Like, I'm different.
I'm totally different.
I was a little girl when you met me. Now I'm
right.
a grown-ass woman. What? You know, I have different ideas. I have different thoughts. I got a whole different religion. Like,
so much has happened. I done
changed.
went back to school. I done did this. Absolutely. Usually every weekend. Yes, just to reconnect. You have children? You have to.
You have to reconnect.
I think that is very important. And I'm so glad that you guys know that you should do this. Just do it. You know, because I think a lot of that gets dropped by the wayside. Just thinking about
scheduling.
Schedule it in. Like, you schedule everything for the kids and You have to make your relationship just as important.
Amen.
You do. You do. So make sure you listen to the April and Tomeeka show this Sunday, because we're talking about this stuff right here that we're ending on.
Where's your polish?
Oh, my polish.
Y'all see this? This is still on sale.
That's right. It's phenomenal.
And y'all, I just want to talk really briefly about, we had a book signing this weekend, and my co-host was there, and my girls and my family and all of the girls, 14 of the young ladies who wrote the book was there. It was beautiful. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the book signings, people come, get their book signed, they go home. These people would not leave. It was an amazing and a beautiful experience. Yes. So, ShanaManoWoman.com, TomeekaMorris.com. Yo, thank you for my hair compliment.
Yeah, your hair is fire. That's just one.
That's okay. What color is this, April?
This is mimosa.
And what color's on your nails?
Oh, mojito.
Cute. See,
thank you.
She got all the spring colors. All of the spring colors. Syrup nails, TomeekaMorris.com. And yeah, let us know what your businesses are. DM us. And again, we're going to start highlighting some of your Black businesses, because yes, we have to support each other.
Is that Terry Luke is reading your book tonight?
Oh, I love the stories. Yes.
Yo.
The stories are amazing. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you guys for anybody who watched the video of the book signing. If you couldn't be there, but you were there virtually, I appreciate that.
It was amazing.
It was.
It was filled with energy. Yeah. It was packed.
It was packed.
It was packed. And I listened. I'm a good listener. What she said. I jumped in the back because it was too many people, and she didn't want to get shut down from the fire department or
Culver City.
Yeah, Culver City, because they're strict. So I took that.
Because as much as we're open here, we're not fully open. I think we fully opened
June 15th?
Yes. So the boutique we had it in, it was filled to capacity.
Front
people outside.
I was like, uh-oh.
So, you know.
I would have loved to stick around because I thought I would. But when she said that, got my book signed, bought 2 books, bought a dress from the young lady's boutique, and I was out. I was like, you know what? You don't have to tell me twice, because people were coming late and I wanted to give them an opportunity to actually come in and do so. I can see Tomeeka anytime.
And you got
my
no book signed, though.
Huh?
You didn't get your book signed.
I did too. I got 2.
Did you get it? Not from me, but from the others.
No, I didn't.
She didn't get to do her little walk around.
I did not. Dang it.
It's okay. I watched the book signing speech, was short and sweet. Yeah, I had to, because girl, it was hot in there. It was too many people, and I was
It was a lot
mindful
of people,
of the
Tomeeka.
people who needed to like exit the building, because it was over capacity.
Yeah.
And the young lady who hosted us, I could see her sweating bullets, and she was so polite. She had the most amazing customer service, and I just wanted to honor her. But again, like I said, a lot of you guys have supported the book. You guys have read the book. Read the bios. When
That
you
was
understand these ladies' journeys and who they are today, honey,
So
God is so good.
what would you suggest? Read the
chapter book first,
and then read the bio? Like, I think for me, I got to go back. I read the first story, then I should read her bio. Then I did the second. I'm on the third. So for her, I'm going to read the story.
Look at
then
this
the
baby
bio.
turtle, y'all. This baby turtle.
It's right next to my bed. I try and read one a night. Girl, I'm getting it. I read yours as soon as I got there. I was like, where is she? Where is she? Oh, she's right here. All right, y'all. We are going to sign off. We have dinner. I'm ready to eat.
Thank you, guys. I got to get back to my baby.
That's right. Oh, they're calling.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So I think we're going to be back together.
Yes.
We're looking for a space, so we will get a studio at some point. But right now, we'll figure out where we're going to be and alternate and do certain things. So if you're not familiar with the surroundings, just go with it. Just know we are growing.
Yeah, here's the deal.
We're growing.
We need to grow our YouTube page specifically. The only way we're going to do this is with you guys' help. Please
Subscribe.
Subscribe and share. Subscribe and share. Share with your group text. Share it and say, hey, these are my girls. Subscribe to this. Subscribe to this. Like it. Subscribe. That's the only way we'll get.
I want to get to 100. We're only at 88. And I didn't even know. We just checked in the other day. I thought we were way over that. Let's get to 100. Tonight, that's not a lot. That's
subscribe 12. To our YouTube channel, The April and Tomeeka Show. Subscribe. But not only do you subscribe, share it with about 20 of your closest friends who listen to you. Okay?
Tiffany, I love us.
Say,
together.
Hey, look, subscribe to my girls. Okay? We need y'all to help support the show so that we can start monetizing. We do this for free 99. But it's not free for us. We have to pay people that keep us going and keep us looking good.
The video, we
got us a song and all of these things.
Exactly.
We pay people, so it's not free for us.
It is not.
But we would like to kind of come out even at least. At least. But we enjoy it, so we'll continue to do it. But we already know we have 1 million viewers out there. They just coming to us, but we need your help to get to them.
Slowly but surely.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Happy weekend.